Hey guys, I hope you're doing well. I've just been interviewed by BBC Radio. I can't believe it. I'm so happy. I'm such a huge fan of BBC, and so it just happened literally now. So I'm uploading it in full. It's about 6 minutes, and I hope you enjoy it. Here it goes.
That later, Back to Life, Soul to Soul from BBC Radio Suffolk, 9 after midday, and we know that things are a little weird at the moment. For those that are isolated, for those that are at home, you might be scratching your head at times thinking, what am I going to do now? Many of us have turned to the YouTube, right? And then you go, oh, well, what do I watch? There's a billion videos on there. I subscribe to one channel and one channel only, for the simple reason that it's incredibly entertaining, it's uplifting, and if you've got any kind of thoughts about music production or how to make music, your love for synthesizers, that kind of thing, or you just want your spirits lifted for 20 or so minutes, then you could do a lot worse than visit Dr. Mix on the YouTube. With almost 500,000 subscribers these days, delighted that Claudio is on the show with us. Claudio, hello.
Hello, James. Thanks for having me.
Oh, it's a delight to speak to you. I've been watching your videos about a year now. Fantastic. You are a legend, my friend.
Oh, thank you so much. It means a lot to me.
Of course, people will work out from your name. You are Italian, now living in London. Claudio, first of all, the serious stuff. Our hearts go out to presumably friends and family in Italy at the moment.
Yes, of course, it's a very worrying situation. We've lost a lot of people in Italy. It's possibly the biggest struggle after the Second World War in Italy, possibly. And of course, this is as serious as it gets. My family's doing well, so that's good. For me, I live here in London since 2002, so it's been 18 years. So I'm trying to do the best that I can from this situation. But I have to say I'm doing super well. I'm one of the lucky people who can keep on working online and do everything else with relatively low disruption.
Well, many people have tried their hand at YouTube. Many people have professions that they want to impart. That is great. You're one of the few, though, that's managed to bridge the gap between being a professional and knowing your trade inside out and being able to entertain at the same time.
Yes. Well, look, I've been a musician my whole life, and I started out being a session pop session player in Italy, and at some point I felt that it wasn't enough what I was doing there, and I decided to come here to pretty much take advantage of the linguistic platform, and I just embraced the internet. And the way I see it is just another instrument that I play. So if on one side I am artistically satisfied and accomplished with my Sunlight Square project.
Yeah, absolutely.
Which have done like 7 albums, something like that. But also I knew that I wanted to reach out to more people. And, I decided to share my life as a musician and as a professional in this music production game. And, just on the basis that I think that a life not shared is a life not lived. So this is how I'm thinking about it.
That's a really important point. And so much can be learned from it. Like I say, if anybody has an interest in musicianship, in production techniques, in software, how to use them, how to get the best of them, I've learned so much from your channel. I am actually now making music, and I've bought additional kit just because you've inspired me. How about that?
Well, this you have no idea how much this pleases me, because we're musicians, we're artists, and of course we want to be recognized and all that. But also there should be a part which should focus on inspiring others to make music, humbly, not pontificating, but just, sharing knowledge. And hopefully that knowledge is going to make the boat float higher for the whole music game. So, I thought I was trying to make a living, sharing videos, but what I understood as I was doing it, that the power of inspiring people to make music and to have, like an artistic approach to life, that is much bigger than just living off music.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, I mean, the other thing that's not lost on me, like me, you are a bit of a disco boy as well, right?
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Fantastic. In fact,
a lot of Italians are, come on.
Yeah, exactly. In fact, we're about to play a reference to your latest project where you teach us all, where you break down I Feel Love by Donna Summer. And what I love is how you completely respect the original artist, Giorgio Moroder in that case, and you respect what a genius he was.
Oh, yeah, 100%. There are average musicians, great musicians, and then there are visionaries. That song came before The Robots, which was Kraftwerk's attempt, masterful attempt at disco music, So you can't really tell who influenced who. It was just such a revolutionary song. I think that it was David Bowie who said, after listening to it, I think I've heard the sound of the future.
Yeah, absolutely. It absolutely was. Are you anywhere near your Minimoog, Claudio?
I sure am.
Can you maybe knock us off a little something from the Minimoog? Because I love that 1972 beast of yours.
Let me see if I can turn it up. Hey, where is it? Come on. Hey.
Yeah, fire it up. Next. That's what you normally say. Next.
So you have been watching my videos.
Oh, yes. I'm glued to them, my friend.
What do you play, by the way? You play keyboards, right?
I do a bit of keyboards. I do a bit of production, and I dabble. That's all. Yeah, I mess about with cakewalk and stuff.
All right.
All right. What do we got? This is a genuine, isn't it? This is a genuine 70s Minimoog you've got there.
Oh, yeah. This I got on eBay just recently, actually.
Wow.
And there you go.
There you go.
How's that?
That is fantastic. You see, what you learn from your channel is how those songs were made back in the day, the history of music. It's so important for any musician, I think, to understand that. And there is no better place to visit than Dr. Mix on the YouTube. Claudio Passavanti, it's been a sheer pleasure. I shall continue to watch with glee, Claudio.
Thank you so much. I have so much respect for BBC. It's my form of information and entertainment. I've been listening to it for years. Thank you guys for what you do.
Oh, thank you so much. Check out Claudio's latest video, which is how Giorgio Moroder made this song. Keep well, Claudio. Thank you.
That was cool, wasn't it? Woo! Oh, I'm so happy. Anywho, I really hope you're doing well. Please stay tuned because I've got so much video coming. I'm doing some real huge effort to post as much as possible, as often as I can. And I love you. And thanks, James, for the interview. And I will see you guys later.
On BBC One shortly, Kid Jensen introduces this week's edition of Top of the Pops. And with the time now at 7:21, here's the mid-evening news on BBC Two with Angela Rippon.